Hello there, paper crafters. Kelly Baxter-Fitzgerald here with Snips by Kelly with a workshop share that's right in the nick of time for the witching hour. So we are just about 3 days away from all those little trick-or-treaters. And so I have the fabulous collection, and it is fabulous. I love puns. So I created a 12-page workshop out of the Fabulous bundle, which consists of the paper pack and sticker sheet, some extra cardstock. I added a little extra cardstock, and then it includes the Stamp and Thin Cut, the Fabulous Stamp and Thin Cut, which creates these adorable characters. We have a skeleton, a pumpkin, a cat, and a ghost, and I love, love, love this little spider. And the pumpkin is designed to be able to house the skeleton or the cat or even the ghost and make them look like they're sitting inside the pumpkin, and it's absolutely adorable. The bundle also includes some of our melon dots. Melon, if you don't already know, is our color of the year. So I had a lot of fun, and my goal with this workshop was to keep the pages simple, but still be able to add some flair by adding a free printable and adding a few Cricut cuts as well. And then, of course, using those adorable thin cuts. So here we have the first layout with it, which is just such a wonderful layout that just uses a few strips, zip strips and strips of paper in the center. The rest is all cardstock, and then embellishments from the sticker sheet and some embellishments also from stamping. So the cute little spiders down here are stamped. The little bat up here is stamped. We have a cluster of stickers here. We have a Cricut cut over here and that adorable little stamped spider again, and just lots of little playful fun with just strips in the center. I absolutely love that technique. It's such a go-to, but it's a different play on just typical vertical or horizontal stripes. Having the diagonals meet and kind of gives you a different visual there. Absolutely adorable. On this one, I did use a free printable. I do love mucking around on Pinterest and on Google and looking for little sayings, especially if I get to the end of a sticker sheet and I don't have enough titles. I make 12-page workshops, and sometimes I maybe will get 4 or 5 good titles out of a sticker sheet and need another title. I do love to use our Picture My Life cards, but I did not use Picture My Life cards in this because this is a special that we have, and there are no Picture My Life cards with this. So this is a free printable, and I believe I did post the link to that free printable on my blog, but there are tons. If you literally type in Halloween free printable, you will find all kinds that will fit your needs. Maybe you don't have a home full of little monsters and you want a different saying that matches your photos. It's a great way to add that title. So I added a Cricut frame here and my free printable on top, and I absolutely loved using the candy corn stickers to create a little banner, and then of course a playful fun Cricut cauldron, and all of these cute little lote potions and witches concoctions are from the sticker sheet, and the little spider up here from the sticker sheet as well. And again, such a simple layout, just simply using paper strips, and the rest is cardstock. Loved it. And then, of course, a good old standby. So cute, it's scary, or so scary, it's cute, however you want to say it. I love, love, love that saying at Halloween. And of course, I have some little goblins, little grand goblins that this will go perfectly for. But honestly, I do still dress up every year. I dress up for my work. I am a speech pathologist, and I work in all pediatrics and small children. So I do dress up, and then I do dress up to give out candy. So sometimes I can convince family members to do that as well. And the mommies in my family, the girls in my family, often dress up with the grandkids as well. So I absolutely love it. Once in a while, they can get their husbands to do it as well. I loved this concept of the layout where we have a longer rectangle and a short, and you're alternating. How simple. So simple. Just rectangles, using a few little Cricut tags just to dress that up a little bit. Stickers from the sticker sheet, stickers from the sticker sheet, and here's that cute Cricut sentiment with a couple Cricut bats over the top of the ghost sticker. And here's a little Cricut web. I actually love where I will cut a large web and maybe cut it into fourths and use bits of it all throughout all of my layouts. You don't have to cut all of these webs on the Cricut because so many times you just want a little bit of that peeking out off the side. This one, of course, I had to use our the thin cuts, of course, that come right in the kit that are so adorable. So I wanted to do this in the form of somewhat really relative, like a common or traditional wreath style. And so I used a circle as my base and then put my words around the outer edge and then filled in the middle a little bit to decorate it. So here's that skeleton that sits right inside the pumpkin, but you can also have the kitty cat sit right inside the pumpkin. You could even put the ghost inside the pumpkin. And I love how they designed the lid so that you could put the lid right back on the pumpkin. Now, something that I didn't use in this layout is you can add jack-o'-lantern faces, which are really cute. So on that stamp set, let me just grab it. As you can probably see on that, you can add all different kinds of jack-o'-lantern faces, and there's several cute little things that would look so cute on cards. I guess you could say I'm a sucker for dual purpose stamps and thin cuts. If I can use them on cards and if I can use them on tags and gift bags and on pages, it's always a triple or quadruple win for me. I like those kinds, not the kinds that I can only use in one way. I love to use them in lots of ways. And these cute little candy corn thin cuts with the trick or treat that fits right in the middle. I just thought that was playful and fun. I did use some splattering with the black shimmer brush, which seemed Halloween to me. And I also did use tri-blend markers. So I did marker a little black on the skeleton. And of course I colored the kitty cat. And I did some shading just a little bit on the pumpkins just to add that element of fun. And those ghosts coming out were really, really fun. Okay, moving right along, I did talk a little bit about some little techniques of using words as a focal point. So many times we think we need to have these great icons. You know, I love the cauldron. I love the witches' hats. I love all those things, but sometimes the words themselves can pull a theme together. And what I love about using these words, you could pull words from Picture My Life cards. You could pull words from free printables. You could pull words even out of pattern paper. And you, of course, Cricut cuts, because you guys know I'm a Cricut girl. But I love that you can use any font that you want. You don't have to use a matching font. In fact, it's more fun if you don't. You can highlight some things with color, or like in this case, I highlighted it with a little frame going around some of the words. And then you have it offset with your photos. And then I have a little bit of playful fun that seemed appropriate for Halloween and have a little mishmash. Instead of having it perfectly straight, I offset some of the papers in the background, and I just had a whole lot of fun with that. So I like that it can be in the Halloween theme, but you don't feel compelled to have a witch or a ghost or I mean, this could work for anything. If you have a Power Ranger, or if you have whatever your little goblins are, they would fit on a page like this. And then, of course, who does Halloween without traditional witches' hats? And I added the adorable witch's broom and the witch's hats in different sizes, and talking about your Halloween cutie. For some reason, it's just iconic and classic to have that witch's hat. But I love, I mean, that little spider, you will never hear me say a spider's adorable usually, but that spider is an adorable spider. This is a really cool stamp in that It's a corner stamp, so it actually is designed to go around the edges of paper or of a photo to create that web around the photo in the corner. I really love that. And again, every single one of these layouts, the base of the layout is just simple. Strips again. I mean, the whole theme throughout this is very little pattern paper on each page to stretch the pack and to be able to get 12 pages. Now, I decided with a few of the leftovers that it wouldn't be a Halloween workshop without adding a couple little treat hats. So this little treat hat, these little treat hats are from SVG Cuts. And when you open up the hat, it holds the treat inside. And so I just continued on with the fronts of the hats and decorated them with those thin cuts and added some more of those thin cuts and some of that leftover pattern paper. And it was so simple and so easy. And so this, of course, Fabulous ends on the witching hour at Halloween, October 31st at midnight. It will end. And right now, of course, this bundle that I'm sharing with you that I created this workshop for is significantly discounted in the bundle, but there are also separates. So let's say you love certain parts of it, like you love the Stampin' Thin Cut or you love the pattern paper and the sticker sheet, you can get those separates. But if you get all of the bundle, of course, it's discounted. But I had a blast, and I do love, love, love Halloween. So I hope you enjoyed this workshop share and you have a fun and safe Halloween out there. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.